Is it 43 or 5308? Yeah. Is this not 5308?
Around 11:36, the night of April 5th, 2023, Farmington police are sent out on a domestic violence call, but they immediately start questioning if they're even at the right home.
No, it's 5305, isn't it?
They ended up at 5305 Valley View Avenue. They were supposed to be at 5308. Then moments later, officers Daniel Estrada, Dylan Goodluck, and Waylon Wasson shot and killed Robert Dotson after he opened his front door holding a gun.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
A few moments after that, Kim Dotson, his wife, gets the gun and fires. Officers shoot back. But she is not injured.
4108, shots fired again.
On Tuesday, KOB4 obtained this report from the New Mexico Department of Justice. The department enlisted the help of University of South Carolina professor Seth Stoughton, a use of force expert who concluded, quote, all three reasonably fired their weapons, even though they went to the wrong house.
Even if officers went to the right house, they would have done and should have done substantially the same thing. Knock on the door and wait for the resident to answer.
The attorneys for the Dotson family had this to say in response.
The Attorney General's office went out and got a report. The guy's well qualified, I guess, but it seems like his objective was to cover the police officers. And I think we were both really surprised because there were some facts in this case that are just devastating.
One of those facts, the family attorneys say, is that the police did not announce themselves properly.
The report seems to accept that neither Mr. and Mrs. Dotson knew that the police were there, and yet somehow reaches the conclusion that the police were still justified in killing Mr. Dotson.
But the attorney representing the three officers and the city of Farmington says the decision not to charge the officers was expected.
If the Domino's delivery person or the FedEx delivery person showed up at the wrong house and knocked on the door, would you want a citizen to answer the door with a gun? I would think not.
In the end, though, all sides agree it's a tragedy for all involved.
It's tragic not only for the Dotson family who lost a loved one and had Miss Dotson shot at, but it's also tragic for the officers. It's the last thing that they wanted to do was be involved in that situation.
If they did make a mistake and leave dangerous people on the force, this will happen again. It will happen again. And God only hopes it doesn't.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.